Welcome everybody, this is an honest game trailer for Armored Core 6. Basically, this is if the people were honest. Yes.
From the developers that turned Stockholm Syndrome into a gameplay feature. Comes a return
Yes,
to
they
the
did.
Turismo of mecha games that finally let you fulfill your lifelong desire of playing a bullet hell as a robot with a garbage truck-sized dumpy. Armored Core.
Oh yes, that it is very much bullet hell. I've passed it, I finished it, so I can agree. Very much so.
6. Assault boost into From Software's generation-spanning series about being inside a giant metal man. Games that were exclusively played by robo-weebs and people who enjoy having a wrist injury. And
Oh yeah, because of the way you had to grab your freaking remote. Yes, maybe wrist injuries included with that. And a lot of anger. A lot of anger with Armored Core.
by reviewers because they asked you to learn things. Now, finally given the benefit of a doubt after their developers made several of the best games in the last decade and a half. Then get your ass beat by the conga drum once more as they bring back their signature repeatedly kick you in the balls philosophy of gameplay.
Yes, yes. A lot of people did rage quit though.
Turns out getting slammed in the baby makers by a foot the size of a subway train sucks pretty bad.
It does.
Dive into the fires of Rubicon.
It really does.
It's not just intense mech fighting they want you to struggle with. They want you to struggle with the story too. As Armored Core 6 invests you in the story in the most engaging way possible. Waveforms. Hey, and word for Metal Gear, sadly no.
That is true. They used a lot of waveforms, which will make you not really care at for some point. For some people, that is. Some folks won't care.
No bisexual vampires or dudes made of bees in this one though. Then sortie into Rubicon 6 as you explore locations that cover every shade of the apocalypse spectrum, from Grey Dead City, Barren White Snowpiercer apocalypse,
ooh, nice,
Storm Mad Max apocalypse.
Hey,
Mad
Max
hanging out here anywhere? And you uncover the mystery behind the coral and the convergence.
And then you got pink apocalypses too.
That will make you choose which faction you'll side with to get the different endings in a story about the nature of consciousness, greed, and existentialism, which I'm sure everyone will have some British YouTube guy tell them about in a few months.
Yes, yes, you will. Vatya, Vidya, and all them other dudes, they'll let you know. They'll let you know.
Mini Caesar dodging a million missiles. Customize your core to make it exactly like your favorite anime mech. Because we haven't yet found one mech as a penis. Well, except maybe this one. As you mix and match parts to balance speed, armor, and power. Or just equip all the tank parts and load up with an edible arrangement made of bazookas. Because the right build can make all...
The right build can make all the difference? I never did the right build. I just did the build that worked for me, pretty much.
All the difference between a cakewalk or a decade-long death march as you spend more time.
I did the death march part.
Than actually playing the game, and then even more time in the middle of the mission when the boss gently hands you your entire colon. Not that I'm saying that's a bad thing, because this is definitely the sweaty gamer's version of playing Barbie fashion dress-up.
It is in a way, yes.
Blast, splash, and explode your robot opponents in the series' classic frenetic gameplay that makes roll dodging look like a 6-year-old in karate class as you buzz around the combat area like a fly with a vicious cocaine habit while trying to land a hit on a constantly moving target and simultaneously not getting too shot by the ridiculous melee weapons. Then
fuck those melee weapons, I hated them.
As you painfully learn the boss's patterns and gimmicks, swapping out different weapons and parts in the hopes of literally anything sticking in the gameplay from Soft.
That's what you do. That's what happens a lot with these FromSoft games. You go through the trouble of dealing with the boss and you have to learn their moves. You have to learn what they do.
Where has become known for stomping you furiously in the face until you finally learn something. I hope the software will foot the bill for the obscene amount of therapy I'll need after this. And I just got over Rod on 2.
I know.
So slap on your dumbest looking headpiece and reverse joint those legs for a series that, despite a little bit of New Souls DNA, mostly dodge boosting, more boss fight emphasis, and robot Estus flasks, has already kicked ass for basically its entire history. But you're finally willing to give it a shot now that you've played 5,000 hours of Elden Ring and worship Hideki Miyazaki like a pagan god.
That is the thing. I like the old ones, but I mean, I played them very little. This one I played probably more, and I actually finished it, which in the old ones I didn't. And it probably has a lot to do with Elden Ring. I'm not gonna lie.
Better late than never, because if people actually buy this one, maybe they'll actually keep making more of these, and I won't have to cry myself to sleep, hugging my Kurosawa laser rifle body every night anymore.
That is just weird.
Starring, scanning the giant levels constantly to find hidden parts that barely exist.
I didn't do that.
You're over the bottomless pit.
Yes.
Scraping behind cover right when you fire all your good stuff and hitting only building.
I did that a couple times.
Until you can afford a new part. You know the one. Just wanted to call something. Having your eyes glaze over.
I didn't farm any credits.
Screen. Trying desperately just to meet your EN and load requirement. Foregoing better parts because it would make your mech ugly. Trying not to use songbirds. Then going right back to songbirds. Being that weeaboo that just uses the moonlight blade. Unsuccessfully.
I didn't do songbirds. Holy shit. I've heard songbirds are really good, but I didn't do them because I had my build in mind, and oh boy did I struggle with it. Oh boy did I struggle with it.
Giving in to the meta and just using 2 shotguns.
I didn't do that either!
With all the missiles. Making a fun mech with some neat gimmick weapons. Stubbornly trying to make your gimmick work despite getting absolutely destroyed by Shotgun Guy. And that psychopath that just wants to fist. Ass Crunched 6, Gundam Wing. Hey, From Soft, if you do make more of these, I'm gonna need like 200 more arena fights in the next one. There's nothing like taking down a death machine called Omega Killer, piloted by some guy named Buttstuff Ted. Come on.
Buttstuff Ted.
Comment below on what you want to hear in my epic voice, and check out these.
Yes, Buttstuff Ted. We need more Buttstuff Ted in it. Make the next Elden Ring DLC Buttstuff Ted, and also something with Armored Core 7, make it Buttstuff Ted there. We need that. Thank you so much for joining me here. I do hope you enjoyed it. This is, once more, the Mad Salvi, saying I will be here always. Let me know down below if you want to see more of these. If this was something that you found interesting, something you didn't find interesting, just let me know down below. Let me know everything that your heart desires down below. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.